when this thing is over with, I'm going to go hit up a Denny's.
Oh, I love it. You know, and you don't even need a menu at Denny's. You just go into Denny's. You already know what you want. You want a grilled cheese sandwich? You want a BLT? You want breakfast, some pancakes and some omelets? Do you want chicken fried steak? I'm in love with this new dish they have called the Fit Plate. It's like
oh yeah, a lot of athletes probably go to Denny's.
I never see any there.
Oh. And we're back. Hey everybody, it's Darren Carter, the party starter, with Brian Holtzman. How are you, buddy?
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I'm not quite sure. I don't know how to use. I don't know how to use all this stuff. I tell you, I bought this on the online for $99, and I'm not sure if you can hear me. So I guess I'm gonna have to look at the book first. We'll see what I get all these directions on here and all this paperwork. This is what I got, and $99. And I don't know what the hell to do with the damn thing. So I'm going to take this off and just talk to you like this, if that's okay.
Yeah, because I don't think I don't even think your mic's plugged in. You're probably using your internal microphone. You need to get this so it's like so it can be like really loud, like an external microphone.
Next time, I'll try to figure it out. Sorry about that.
That's okay, buddy. Look at this.
Wow.
See, now we look like we know.
Ground control to Major Top.
Look, it's not even plugged in, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I tried doing one yesterday, and I plugged the headphones in, but those headphones get kind of hot, and after about 20 minutes, you're like, so you don't really, as long as I can hear you, you're good.
Yeah, just tell me if I'm talking too low, and I'll increase the volume if you want me to, or I can talk lower. But you got to let me know, because I can't hear you hear me.
You're good, buddy. You are good. You're good. Man. So, how are you? How's it been, man? I haven't seen you I haven't seen you in like 7 days.
I'm getting edgy. I tell you, I'm getting cooped up. I'm getting kind of anxiety. It's taken this long to finally hit me that I can't go out.
Dude, I don't know if it's so. I got to look at that. I went outside because nobody's around. I got a sunburn.
Wow, you burn easy. You're as white as you're. Next to the dictionary with the word "white boy" is a picture of Darren Carter, the party starter. That's right.
But I got to tell you, I have not left my home today. I have been inside, and man, it's a weird feeling to be inside all day, like no sunlight at all. But I that's why I got a little sunburn yesterday, because I knew I was going to be inside all day today. It's a weird feeling to not be out.
It sure is. I miss Denny's. I love Denny's.
Dude, I love what you say about Denny's. Do you remember what you told me Denny's is?
Denny's is America's cafeteria.
That's right. It really is.
Always open. You never have to worry about people coming up to the table and saying, we're closing in a half an hour. It's always open. You can go in there and get good, healthy food if you want. You can get food that's not that healthy. And you can drink 10 gallons of iced tea if you want. The refills just keep coming and coming. I've never seen anybody get thrown out of Denny's for drinking too much iced tea.
Yeah, and you know what? I saw a survey once that said truck drivers, they gave Denny's the voted number one for coffee. Out of all the places to stop and get coffee on the road, they recommend Denny's. And then second place was McDonald's.
Yeah, I like Denny's. I miss going to Denny's. Whenever I get a little melancholy, Denny's always lifts me up, It lifts me up. I come back late from the club. I know it's going to be open. I know there's a good chance I'll be involved in an armed robbery, but it's open.
Did you grow up going to Denny's? Is that what makes you feel so happy about Denny's, or is it more of an adult thing?
No, I grew up on Long Island. We didn't have many Denny's. Denny's is something that I discovered as I came out west.
Yeah, and it just
because
reminds you.
Back east we have Greek diners.
Oh yeah. I went to some of those when I was in Chicago.
We don't have diners here in Los Angeles or on the West Coast or any place else per se. So Denny's is the equivalent, I guess, of diners that are back east.
Yeah. That's great, man. Thank you. You're right. That's why I never thought of it like that. When this thing is over with, I'm going to go hit up a Denny's.
Oh, I love it. You know, and you don't even need a menu at Denny's. You just go into Denny's. You already know what you want. You want a grilled cheese sandwich? You want a BLT? You want breakfast, some pancakes and some omelets? Do you want chicken fried steak? I'm in love with this new dish they have called the fit plate. It's like
oh yeah, a lot of athletes probably go to Denny's.
I never see any there.
Oh. But the Fit Slam or something like that, right? The Fit Slam?
Yeah, it comes in a skillet. It's got egg whites, cherry tomatoes, onions,
spinach,
green peppers, just egg white only, little potatoes, and it's just the healthiest thing in the whole wide world. When you're done eating it, you just feel great. You drink 10, 20 gallons of iced tea. You go out of there. Man. Yeah,
that sounds phenomenal. I wonder if does it have? I think it has spinach on it. I remember I got my car worked on.
Spinach too. You're right.
I got my car worked on, and it took them like 3 hours to change my oil and radiator and all that stuff. And there was a Denny's, and I went down to Denny's and had a great time. There's something about getting up early in the morning. I like to treat myself and get some breakfast. You know, I make it like well, if I have to be up at 7 a.m., I might as well go have breakfast somewhere like a Denny's.
Oh, it's wonderful. There's one close to the Union Station in downtown LA. I always go there before I get on the train heading east, and it's just the same people that make fun of Denny's are the same people that probably make fun of the post office. You know, the great solid rock institutions that you can always count on. Yeah, let's go ahead and make fun of those. You know, let's kick those to the curb. You know, the post office and Denny's. You know, it's Denny's, okay? We know it's Denny's. We know it's not a 5-star restaurant, but it's good. It's dependable, and it's Denny's.
Let me ask you something. When you get toast and they offer you jelly, do you like jelly? My favorite is grape jelly on a toast every now and then.
Grape is one of my favorite. That's what I have on my peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Funny you should ask, but I'll take strawberry. I don't like marmalade. Oh, me either. I think you have to be 117 and a female old lady with 20 cats. Then you can like marmalade.
Hey, I'll tell you and I'm telling you, this is better. I think it's better than peanut butter and jelly. And it sounds a little weird, but I think but it's healthier and it's actually better. And that's take some peanut butter on one side of the bread, and the other bread I put, or on top of the peanut butter, I just drop blueberries. So it's blueberries and peanut butter. And I'm telling you, it's delicious. And
I'll have to try that.
After you have that a few times and you go back to jelly, the jelly seems disgusting. It seems too sugary and like bad for you. But the blueberries and peanut butter, it's really good and healthy.
I'll try that. Thank you, Darren, because I do have blueberries. And I think we're doing really good on this podcast. I'm getting a lot of people complaining about podcasts or social media Zoom meetings where everybody's talking over one another. See how you and I are letting each other talk and the other person is quiet, you know, quiet. We're not talking over one another like the rest of these clowns out there. They're all going like this at the same time. You don't know what the hell is going on.
I think what makes it better is there's only two of us and we're both professionals. And we know like when the other person's talking.
I don't know about that.
We are professionals, baby. That's right. Hey, hold on. Let's do one for the thumbnail. Ready? Put your headphones on. And we'll just give it a big old smile. I may or may not use this. Here we go. All right. All right, Brian, you got some items of interest. What do you got for us this week?
Well, I have some. I don't know if anybody's interested in this, but this I got out of the Westways magazine. This is 6 steps to take. 6 steps to take after an automobile accident. You interested in that?
I sure am.
Number 1 is check for injuries. If anybody's injured, please call 911 immediately. Check for injuries. Item number 2, if your vehicle is operable, try to pull it off the road. Get it to the side of the road where it's out of danger and out of traffic. You don't want to hold up traffic because you're afraid to move your car. If it's already smashed, it's not going to hurt it anymore. Item number 3, exchange information with the other drivers. Get the full name and correct information of all drivers. Take photos or write down the insurance company policy numbers, driver's license number, and vehicle registration information. Also, record the license plate number and the make, model, and color of all vehicles involved. If you're not sure if the vehicle's involved, take it down anyway. Take it down anyway. If your insurance has a mobile app where you can store your policy number and other pertinent information, store that in your phone and download it so you don't have to dig for all your paperwork in the glove box. Item number 4, document the scene if you have time. If you're not injured and you're still on the scene, if it's safe to do so, take photos and videos of different angles of the damages obtained by the vehicles, as well as the surrounding area, including traffic signals or visual obstacles. I mean, this is good news. This is what you need to do if you can do it. But if you got 20 cats in the back and you're on your way to 99 cents to get cat food for 20 cats you don't even own, you probably don't have a video camera. Number 6, call the insurer to report the incident as soon as safely as possible. And don't talk to anybody about the accident. You talk to the police only about the accident and your insurance representative. Don't say, oh, I'm sorry, I made a mistake, or oh, it was my fault. You don't want to do any of that. Whether it's your fault or not, you killed 10 people. Act like you didn't do anything. You know, that's for the police and your insurance company only.
Yeah, I got to tell you, I got into a little fender bender over Thanksgiving, and it wasn't my fault. I was at a stop sign. I was leaving a parking lot. It was a little bit rainy that day, and the truck behind me bumped my car, and I went out into the road a little bit. I couldn't have gotten hit by a nicer person. We pull over. The guy right away admits it. He goes, "I'm so sorry. You know, my boot was wet and it slipped off the brake. And that's the last time I'll be drinking in my car." His boot got wet from the rain. But I'm telling you right away. He goes, "Here's my driver's license," and I took a photo of it. And he goes, "Here's my insurance." I took a photo of it, and
so you knew what to do. You knew what to do.
I did, and it was a little bit of a. It's funny, Brian. Like, you know, all of a sudden, if someone bumps your car, now they've given you a bunch of homework to do because I had to call, you know, their insurance company, and their insurance company recommended me go to this. You know, they only give you like 2 or 3 body shops choices to go to, so you try to pick the closest body shop. And then that body shop, you got to get a rental car. They pay for it, but you still have to use the rental car that the body shop recommends. And before any of that happens, you have to take photos. At least I did with this company of my entire vehicle, and not just the little bumper where you hit. They want you to use their app, so you have to do it through their app and take a photo starting at the hood of the car. Then you got to go clockwise all around the entire vehicle. And they want every single angle of the car.
What insurance company is this, Darren?
I don't remember what insurance company it was. It wasn't mine. It was whatever the guy's was. You know, but because I thought I could just take photos and text it in or email it in, but they're like, no, you got to use our app, and it's like synced up like a live stream or something. I don't know why. Maybe I don't know. Maybe they don't want old photos on your phone that you're trying to cheat the system or something.
Right.
You know, but yeah, great advice though. You know, back in the day they said always have a disposable camera in your glove compartment, but now with cell phones we have a camera with us, so we're always prepared. And I pay for AAA because I actually thought of this a long time. I didn't read this anywhere. I just thought it was a good little catchphrase in my mind. Without AAA, you triple pay. Because if you let it go and you got to get towed somewhere, it's going to cost you a lot of money. But if you got AAA, you feel great. You know, I think they give you they service you 4 times a year without charging you an additional price, and maybe they'll throw in some extras.
That's correct. I've been told. I got the letter saying you've had your share of free tows this this year. The next one you'll be paying for.
Yeah. I think we have AAA plus or whatever where you can get towed up to 100 miles.
That's right. That's what I have.
It's the best, right?
Motorcycle, and I have plus, so I'm going long distances.
It's another thing real quick is another good advice for anybody out there. Like if you do have a tow truck guy come out, just, give them a little tip and they'll definitely go the extra mile for you. They'll do something for you. One time I tipped the guy and he was already nice. And then I tipped him and then he goes, let me check one more thing. And then he basically just tightened up some cables, took another, 5 minutes on my car. And my car was completely fixed, and I didn't have to go to the dealership or anywhere. The guy was great. So I'd say just throw the guys a little bit extra money, and they'll help you out a lot. Yeah,
one of the tow truck drivers, I tipped him, and he let me bend him over my knee and slap his bare butt. But
is that like those topless maids? No.
This is like we're like the car guys on Saturday morning. The car guys. Visit Johnny's 7-Eleven Chevron. He'll give you the best deal. Johnny's honest. He'll give you the best deal.
This is my brother, Brian Holtzman. My brother.
The car guys. Oh, what do I do if the engine's making noise? Oh my God.
Let me grab a water. Keep talking. I'll
get one too. Can we leave at the same time?
Let's have a race to see who comes back first. On your mark, get set, go. All right, the time.
When you live in a mobile home, the kitchen is not that far away.
Water. Yeah, man. Anyways, I got an item of interest I want to show you real quick. I believe you're also a big music fan of this guy. And check this out, man. Look at this. That's the king of rock and roll right there, baby. Elvis Presley.
Wow.
Isn't that something?
Let me get mine.
Uh-oh. You got one? I didn't know. That's cool. Look at that, man. In all his glory. Elvis Presley. That's pretty dope, huh? I got that. That's cool. Is that Howdy Doody? Is that Eminem? That's Eminem, right?
Eminem.
That's cool. Look at this. The 68 comeback right there.
Wow. You know what my favorite Elvis song is?
What's that?
Return to sender. Address unknown. No such number. No such zone.
Hey, we saw an Elvis impersonator one year at the CBS lot. You can go to the lot. Well, at least for a while, you could go to the CBS lot at CBS Radford there in Studio City. And every year they'd have a band that would play on the 4th of July. And they had an Elvis impersonator. And this guy was really good. And he did young Elvis the first half of the show. Then he did the older Elvis the second half. And I'm telling you, when he did Return to Sender, oh, look at that. There's the king of rock and roll right there, baby. He made a little joke. It was kind of funny. He goes, man, I don't even know if they'd have Return to Sender. Does anybody really mail letters like they used to? Yeah, that's cool. He goes, it'd be more like it'd be like if your email got kicked back and you'd have like some kind of mailer daemon, return mailer daemon. Return to Mailer Damon. Dude, that's so cool, man. The Elvis.
He was the king.
Oh, man. TC.
I've got Elvis sheets on order.
That's cool. I got an Elvis pillow. My mother-in-law has an Elvis pillow, I should say. Yeah, that's cool, man. Damn, you got a lot of Elvis. You ever get the chance to go to Graceland?
I haven't been to Graceland. I'm still on some travel problems with the state of Tennessee.
Oh, well, I was going to say one of these days you got to make a plan. Take your trailer and drive out to Memphis and hit up some Denny's along the way. Hey, that might be a thing you could do. That could be a video, just you traveling across America on your way to Graceland, the Mecca.
I gave a letter to the postman. He put it in his sack. Bright and early the next morning, he brought my letter back. She wrote upon it, return to sender, address unknown, no such number, no such zone. We had a quarrel, a lover's spat. All right, I'm sorry, but my letters keep coming back. So I dropped it in the mailbox, sent it specially. Bright and early the next morning, it came right back to me. He wrote upon it, return to sender, address unknown, no such person, no such zone. This time I'm going to take it myself and put it right in her hand. And if it comes back the very next day, then I'll understand the writing on it. She wrote upon it, yeah, you know, and it's just wonderful, just wonderful.
Hey, you like letters? Did anybody send you any letters you have today?
Funny you should ask, Darren. I have a letter today that was written to me after I wrote the letter to them.
What do you got?
I don't have my original letter.
Oh.
But I have the return letter.
And it was not a return to sender letter either.
This guy's a champion too. Do you know who that guy is?
No, I can't see. Is that Weird Al Yankovic?
Weird Al.
Are you kidding me?
No.
This is unplanned. Are you going to read a story?
You want to read a little about Weird Al before I read the letter?
Yeah, hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back.
I'll stay right here.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Wow, you got a Weird Al?
I got a Weird Al.
Where'd you get a Weird Al?
I think we got it online.
Can I take a picture of that? Hold that up, will you?
Yeah.
I have a friend who's a big fan. Whenever Weird Al comes to town, him and his family go and see him every year.
Check that out.
Turn it a little bit.
Like you want
there it is. No, turn it a little bit. Turn it a little bit this way.
Like
there
this.
it is. Yeah. There you go.
Here we go.
Dynamite. Thank you.
You're welcome. Hey, you're not going to believe it, man. I'm in 2 Weird Al Yankovic music videos.
Really?
Yeah, I'm in a music video with Weird Al called "All About the Pentiums." It's all about the Pentiums, baby. And they gave me Alka-Seltzer, and I'm going like that. Weird Al Yankovic, "All About the Pentiums." If you guys are watching this on YouTube, find that video and put the link in the comments. And the other,
I'll do it right now.
No, we'll do it later. And then the other video, I'm in the Saga Continues. It's the Star Wars one, the parody of Bye Bye Miss American Pie. It's the Saga Continues, the Star Wars.
You know what I saw the other night? VH1.
He's
VH. The movie.
The UH1 movie. Oh, that's so funny. That guy's hilarious.
Oh, it's a great movie.
He's great. Weird Al's great. If you're in a sad mood or you got the blues, put on some Weird Al, man. You'll be happy. I like what's some of your favorite Weird Al songs?
Oh, all of them. I like Go Ahead and Eat It. Eat it. Go ahead and eat it. Eat it. Eat it.
Do you like the more modern one about the I'm white and nerdy, I'm white and nerdy?
Oh yes, I love it. I love everything he does. He could tell me to take out the trash, and I would love it.
Hey, what story do you got there? You were gonna read us a Weird Al Yankovic story.
Yes, it says Weird Al has had a thriving musical career through 7 presidents said so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so. His huge fan base, mostly of fellow misfits, finds inspiration in Weird Al's dorky satires such as Eat It. Moving down, he crafts rhymes with obsessive precision, typing pages of options for every line. He keeps encyclopedia-like lists of rhymes grouped by syllable count. Growing up outside Los Angeles, Al had an overprotective mother who rarely let him leave his bedroom. Can you believe this, Darren?
Wow. I did not know that.
Young Al passed the time practicing the accordion and listening to comedy on the radio. At 16, after graduating high school, the oddball introvert went on to Cal Poly and barely spoke to his dorm mates, earning the nickname Weird Al.
Weird Al.
Isn't that amazing? But one night he did an open mic in 1977. He did an open mic and he played a 10-minute melody, supposedly of every song ever written, and got a standing ovation. It was the first time I've ever had that kind of positive reinforcement, he says. It probably did flip a switch somewhere in my head, and he's had a wonderful career ever since. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable, man. Hey, did you ever listen to him on Dr. Demento? The Dr. Demento
Oh, yeah,
Show.
Dr. Long Island, Sunday nights, Dr. Demento.
Yeah. The 5 o'clock funnies. Yeah. The top 5. That's awesome. Weird Al, man. What a great guy. Do you how about you read us that letter and we'll wrap this one up. You said you have a letter?
Oh, yeah, I have a letter. If it's okay, Darren, would you like me to read the letter?
I would love to read the letter. Love you to read the letter.
Before I read the letter, can I show you, did I ever tell you I had sex with an elephant?
No.
Well, here's some proof.
Oh, wow.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot.
Whoa. Put that a little bit closer to the
Every time I go back to Bangkok, I try to find that elephant.
Hey, put that right up to the camera lens. That elephant looks like it's stepping on you. Wow.
I like it rough.
Did you feel the weight of the elephant at all?
I like it rough.
You like?
Did you hear me, Darren? I said I like it rough.
I think you're confusing elephants with dogs. Because dogs are rough.
This is a letter.
Uh-oh, it's framed.
This is a letter I got during the 1991 First Gulf War. We were encouraged as patriotic citizens of the country to write letters to the soldiers to encourage them to do a good thing, not like Vietnam where some of the soldiers were disparaged and treated horribly coming back from the war zone. So we wanted, in America at that time, America was more united, it seemed back then, and not like it is now. But anyway, I wrote a letter hoping it would go to a Marine, a Marine, not a woman. My profound laced letter wound up in the hands of a woman. This is 23 January, 1991. Hello, Brian, it reads. Your letter found me in a pretty good mood. Oh. I hope mine doesn't find you disappointed that a fly girl, answered you back. Well, as you can see, I'm not a ground troop, and I am not a male. but I found your letter quite interesting and decided that you should be answered. Here is who I am. I am Sergeant Michelle Miller, and I am in the Air Force.
Oh.
I was hoping for a gunnery sergeant. I have been for almost 4 years now, and I am 24 years old. My job is satellite communications, so I won't be killing anyone, but I will be helping those who are on the front lines call in airstrikes and stuff. Also, yes, we are fucking up those motherfuckers.
Wow.
That's a reference to my letter. She would never speak like that.
Oh.
You would think they would know when to quit. Saddam just doesn't have any sense, but I guess it must take more than a 15,000-pound bomb to fall on him before they realize there just isn't any way around us. This place is a bore. You should be glad that you aren't here. We are living in tents, and everything that we have is inside a tent, including the toilet. It's kind of strange. Well, I just wanted to say hello and let you know we got lots of laughs out of your letter. We all thought it was pretty darn cute, if you know what I mean. I'm glad that we have so many people back there supporting us. It really makes us proud to serve you all. Thanks, Sergeant Michelle Miller, 31 CCSQ Squadron, deployed, APO, New York 09608. If anybody's been in the military, you know if you're going to send letters to people overseas, it goes to an APO. That's what the APO is. So that's the letter. I hope you enjoyed it.
Wow, bravo.
And this is a neck pillow. I always keep a neck pillow close by in case anything's going to get delayed.
Mm. Oh, like if they put you on hold and you just grab the neck pillow and just chill?
You never know when there'll be some delay of some kind. So I'm going to try to figure out these wires. Maybe next time I'll have my microphone working. And,
you got the equipment, man. It looks like you're good to go, man. You look like you have a radio station over there.
Yeah. All right. I need is Weird Al.
Yeah, Weird Al. Well, Brian, man, until next week, have a great week, and we'll chat again soon. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Darren. I'll see you on Tuesday.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
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 We're done with this interview.
So when my son was about 10 years old, I remember he came into the kitchen and he goes, "Hey, Mom, how many pounds do you weigh?" And she goes, "You never ask a woman how many pounds." And he thought about it and he goes, "How many tons?" I said, "This kid's funny. I gotta write that down." Anyways, I'm going to write some more jokes down. And while I'm doing that, you guys click one of these bubbles and watch another one of my videos. And thanks again for subscribing. Thank you.
Pocket Party.